he mentioned that we should unstake and restake, and that's what I did. So I took everything that didn't have that was over 50%, and I started staking those out after 10 years, 10 to 15 years. And then I had one really big one that was under 50, and I had to wait all the way up until a week before big payday before I could end it. And man, listen, I'm a crypto guy. I'm a buy the rumor, sell the news guy. It took everything in my soul to restake it because I knew that Hex was going to go like a rocket ship before big payday. I got those coins at probably 0.2 of a penny or 1/10 of a penny that I had staked out. I knew that I could make 10x my money if I just sold them there. Yeah. And then buy Hex after the big payday happened, when the dip happened. I knew that, but peer pressure got to me. I staked them out. I staked them out past 10 years. And that was one of those times where I wish.
Nice.
Yeah, they got some nice cars around here. Like a bunch of Porsche, it's pretty. Oh, wow. This is a very ritzy area. So I just watched what happened after big payday, and I was like, ooh.
And you had a feeling that was going to happen? You knew
I knew it. This is what happens in crypto. I've watched it happen 1,000 times. Why wouldn't that happen with Hex? But I fell into the peer pressure and I staked out. Hey, I still got my BPD coins. Yeah. I still did very well because my stakes were after post 10 years. But I know that if I would have sold at over like if at 1.2 or something like that, then bought back at 0.25, I'd have much more Hex than if I would have just relied on the big payday. Plus my stakes, right now with big payday stakes, the 50% mark's not enough. You got to get closer to 80% to not nuke your stake. But with a stake that's just straight up without big payday coins at 50%, you could take out your principal and not lose any. A little bit regret. But so what I did is I've been continuing to dollar cost average and continuing to buy and stack on more. So I think I picked up close after big payday. I think probably another 500,000 Hex and staked them out between 10 and 15 years. So now my average, check my average here, is the average just keeps going up, right?
Were you able to buy the recent dip at 0.6, 0.7?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice. I bought 350,000 the other day.
Awesome.
I couldn't not. I mean, it was like such an opportunity. So one of the coins that I bought, I got 70 T-shares out of that 350,000 because I staked over 10 years, right? Yeah. So, 10.22 years is my average right now.
Wow.
So that's something that people don't understand is that, yes, T-shares seem very expensive. I think they're about $160 to $170 right now or so. But you get 20% extra for every year that you stake. So you can cut that price down to 1/3 of that by going to the 10-year mark or more. I think that's what the numbers are. I'm not.
Yeah, it's approximately $45 right now for a T-share staked out.
There you go. So it's not as expensive as people think if you stake long. So that's what I've done. It's working out great for me. I had a goal in mind for my T-shares, and I'm still a little bit away from that. So I still want to dollar cost average in. I don't see why. There's no reason not to. And there's no reason to keep liquid Hex. I don't see why anybody would. There was somebody the other day in our community that tweeted that I thought that was a staker, and they tweeted that they made their first stake. I'm like, yo, bro, how long you been in this community? I mean, if you've been in this community for 10 months, how much interest did you miss out on by not having your coin staked?
Was it someone from another coin that was staking short that's also in our community?
I don't know. It's somebody that with Hex in their name on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I recognize the name because I know they've been around.
Yeah.
And wow, I thought this person was part of the staker class.
Yeah, that's surprising. I've never heard of that either. Yeah.
If you know the people in this community and you talk to us regularly, you're probably not going to be a person sitting on the sidelines with a bunch of liquid Hex. I saw Wally, Wally Soros, he talks about it as well. He always keeps 10% of it, so of his hex unstaked. I'm like, why even bother? Just stake for 30 days.
Absolutely.
You get something for it.
If you got at least 100,000 that's liquid, it can make it worth your while gas price wise right now.
Yeah.
Just a 30-day stake.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to do that.